on to
let's get into more lighter.
On to charity fraud.
Woo!
On to kids with cancer getting scammed by cucks.
When that's the lighter
buddy,
news,
you know it's okay. Yay!
Let's get into the happy content.
So start off with Creator Clash news. So let's get into the news. So
by the way, if you're watching the clip channel,
hit like, subscribe, and don't forget to ring that bell.
It helps us a lot, guys. Thank you so much.
So when last we left this, we were pretty sure Creator Clash 3 was totally fucking dead. There was no word on anything, but the word on the street was indefinitely postponed. Some fighters were coming forward to give details saying they think it might be in LA. They think it might be in October.
Mm-hmm.
Those details ended up being confirmed to be correct. The event was resuscitated by the other promoters that were involved with Anissa and Ian.
Okay.
But LA Beast came out on the day of this new announcement of the new and improved, the revised and downsized Creator Clash 3. And he came out and he had some criticism for the event. By the way, we got Average Kino Enjoyer for 10 subs. And Bonnie Bloodworth for a sub as well.
Big support.
So LA Beast here, who was scheduled to be in the main event against Harley Morenstein of Epic Mealtime. Harley pulled out of the event weeks ago, which was very smart. But LA Beast was still holding on. He really wanted to do this event. He really wanted to box. He had been training. He put a lot of time, a lot of effort into this. He missed out on spending time with his kids for this event. And he wanted to raise money for charity because he's a genuinely really nice and genuine cool dude. Okay? But he has this to say. And you know, by the way, when LA Beast is being critical, you know you really f***ed up.
And he's the nicest guy.
He's a super nice guy. So you know when he says words like this, you know you f***ed up. So he goes, due to a laundry list of reasons, there's a lot of reasons that will be revealed to you shortly. I think fortunately, will no longer be boxing in the Creator Clash event. It is the best decision for me and my team at this time. All I wanted to do was put on a show, get paid, and ultimately raise money for charity.
All they wanted. Very simple.
Says he's scared of the multiple red flags and irreversible damage it can do to one's brand by being associated with this event. Mind you, what this was supposed to be was a charity boxing event that raised money to fight cancer. But because of the Johmas' selfishness and clout chasing, it became an event about the most controversial thing in the entire world, which is the war in Israel and Palestine and the genocide in Gaza. Okay? That's what it became about, and about Hassan Piker and H3H3 and a whole bunch of bullshit that it never should have been about. But the Johmas were selfish fucking douchebags who were only in it for themselves.
So he's
not for charity, not for the fighters.
Being part of this event will actually tarnish your name.
Yeah, it will. Well, it will.
The Middle Eastern battle.
How it's gotten to this point is a real bummer. You don't say. Yeah. Selfishness on the part of a select few. Notice like the class that he shows.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of tact and a lot of class to this message. A lot of people would just say, F*** Ian and Anissa, they ruined this event. They wasted my time. They wasted it. But, you know, he lets the audience fill in the blank on this.
Yeah.
The selfishness on the part of a select few has taken away from the charity aspect, and fighters who put in the sacrifice at the gym training the last few months.
Wait.
I sacrificed time away from my newborn son and wife to train 5 to 6 days a week.
I thought you were gilding the lily when you said that.
No.
Oh my God.
That's what he said.
What?
And as H3H3 would later say, he might be able to get the money back, but he'll never be able to get back that time with his wife and son. That time's gone forever. So.
Jesus.
Sloppy Ostrich says to LA Beast, honestly, for the best, someone with such a wholesome public image is best distance from the shit show Anissa's husband created. LA Beast says, I'm not perfect. Nobody is, just for the record. I've never been one to dabble in religion or politics on social media. And that's pretty much what Creator Clash 3 has become. I didn't sign up for this, and none of the fighters did. And that's the thing, too. Like, if you're signing up for iDubbbz's event, it's not like you're signing up for a Destiny event or a Steven Crowder event or a Hassan Piker event.
Jordan Peterson.
iDubbbz is considered an internet clown that made takedown videos on douchebags, okay? And did bad unboxings. He wasn't known as an apologist for Hamas, okay? That's not what this was about. So, of course, everybody feels lied to because they fucking were.
An apologist for Hamas. Jesus Christ, this is fucking...
LA Beast goes, I didn't do anything but keep my nose to the grindstone preparing to fight. It's unfair to say the least getting dragged into crazy internet drama that has nothing to do with boxing. The fighters should not receive hate, in my opinion. They did nothing wrong. Well, silence is violence, according to Anissa and Ian. And your silence is compliance with this bullshit fucking event. I think everybody involved with it should step down and let it die the death that it deserves. Because for it to even continue on and there be a 4 or 5 or a 6 only legitimizes the sick and selfish behavior that the Johmas has participated in. Next slide.
By the way, you know how you know he's innocent? He puts cute emojis in between his sentences.
Oh, man.
This
guy, guys, I'm sorry you had to deal with Ian and Anissa. Creator Clash was a special event. No, it wasn't.
No.
That they absolutely ruined. Totally true. LAB says, both have been very kind to me behind the scenes, but it's unfortunate politics and religion had to get in the way. ... Oh, man. Then he points out another hard truth about this. Fighters have also lost money, such as myself. My trainer costs, my $500 dental grade mouthpiece, headgear, boxing gloves, shoes, etc., etc. I'm a few grand in the hole at this point. And let's be real, a lot of the fighters on this card are nowhere near as big as LA Beast is or as financially comfortable as LA Beast is, but yet they're still having to bear that financial cost because of iDubbbz and Anissa.
Yeah, those dental mouthpieces, I had one too. They're expensive. I paid like $300, I think.
But remember, they were all about making sure the fighters were taken care of and they weren't exploiting the poor or hurting other creators. Well, you sure fucked up. You sure fucked
up. Suffer, LA Beast.
Stay well and keep doing fire content. The Ian and Anissa fans, who? Where? I don't see any. What are you talking about? We'll continue to attack you, but we got your back. Stay healthy. LA Beast goes, at least I know how to defend myself. In the ring, at least.
Oh, I like, by the way, do you see that? That's subtle. He didn't go, it's not Anissa and Ian, or he actually responded to that message, which basically confirms it's Ian and Anissa.
Okay, so here we got on Ticketmaster the news of the event being canceled. Unfortunately, the event organizer has had to cancel your event. You don't need to do a thing. We'll issue a refund to the original method of payment used at time of purchase as soon as funds are received from the event organizer. Now, notice that, though. They have to get the funds back from the event organizer in order to issue these refunds.
What?
And my question is, do the event organizers have the cash on hand right now to issue these refunds?
Oh.
And even if they do, like the processing of this, I wouldn't be surprised if they get blacklisted from processing or there's some sort of nasty consequence that goes along with this, because this is fucking brutal stuff. Now, I do want to point out also, if there's any of you out there who are foolish enough to purchase the Creator Clash pay-per-view, you will not be receiving a refund unless you ask for the refund. And you better hope to God they give you that refund, because as it is right now, what they're doing is they're saying that your pay-per-view ticket is still good for the new date and new event. And they're keeping your money. It won't automatically be refunded to you. So be sure to ask for that refund. Demand it.
There we go.
Here we go. Freddie Wong has dropped out of the event as well. So another big influencer on the card. Ginger
With no
Kale now
statement.
left.
No statement.
No statement or anything. So we don't even know if he's on or off the card, but his likeness has been removed. So we're going to assume that it has been. Also, at this point, there's no main event. Both main event fighters are gone, and we don't really know who's going to replace them. We can kind of assume that it's Ego Raptor based on the rollout. Okay, so by the way, bring it back. This is how we get the announcement of the date and the venue. It's not the video first. It was just a reveal on a Twitter bio. Saturday, October 25th, 2025, Hollywood Palladium in Los Angeles, California. Now, note that LA is on the entire opposite side of the country as Tampa Bay, and that this is, 4 months later. So everybody who bought flights, they're fucking screwed. People who booked hotels in Tampa, they're fucking screwed. So here we go. Well, Tampa, Florida was also pretty expensive. The biggest cost reduction is that they're going from an arena with 21,500 capacity to only 4,000. It's so much smaller. It's less than 1/5 of the size. Ooh. And by the way, Amalie Arena is a modern facility, state-of-the-art facility in Tampa Bay. The Palladium is an 80-year-old dump, okay? Now, I got a photograph of what the setup is going to be like.
Okay.
Because they've held boxing and UFC events there before. This is what Creator Clash 3 is going to look like, folks.
My God.
What's the point of even putting on the event at that point?
Are you kidding me?
That's the Palladium. That's the event that they're attempting to do. Bro, they're fucking folding chairs, bro. Here's what Creator Clash's new venue looks like when set up for combat sport.
Oh my! It's
a bingo, buddy!
It's
a glorified fucking bingo hall, buddy. Now, by the way, it should have always been put in a venue like that.
Yeah,
it was complete hubris and stupidity to rent out a 21,000 seat stadium for fucking fighters that nobody knows who the hell they are. Oh, there's no investment in it. It was crazy.
Oh man.
All right. And if they had just started out there and set the expectations there, it wouldn't be so bad. But now it's like, it was like this huge, massive event, and now it's this rinky-dink event at a dump. Okay. So here comes the statement. This is Creator Clash 3 transparency. They put this up on the site. Due to recent controversy around the event, that's a really euphemistic way to say iDubbbz and Anissa completely crashing the event with no survivors by making it about Israel and Palestine and H3 versus Hassan and making it all about petty internet drama instead of raising money for charity. That's a nice way of putting it. We've made the difficult decision. Is it really a difficult decision?
The difficult decision to reschedule?
Seems to me it was the no-brainer decision.
It was the only decision.
It was the only decision other than just permanently canceling it, which I think you would have been better off doing. Okay? This step is being taken to ensure the safety, comfort, and overall experience of our fans, fighters, and everyone involved.
Fans.
No, it's being done because the event was financially unviable and a complete disaster where the main event completely pulled out. Other fighters were pulled off the card, and it was completely impossible to salvage the event within a month.
Oh, wait. Safety, comfort, and overall experience of the fans. The ones who bought plane tickets to Florida?
Yeah.
And hotels?
Hotel rooms. And we're expecting like modern amenities at a modern arena, like the Amalie Arena.
Christ, please give me a break.
Stadium. All in-person ticket holders will be automatically refunded. but pay-per-view ticket holders will not be, but they will be eligible for full refunds. Creator Clash will return October 25th. I guess October 7th was a Tuesday, so it couldn't be on that day. I'm sure that was their preferred date. In Los Angeles, California, at the Hollywood Palladium. Updated event and ticketing info will be shared in July. For further clarity on the recent events surrounding Creator Clash, visit creatorclash.com/transparency.
Imagine they f***ed up and made it on October 7th. How funny that.
Oh, man. So when and where?
Yeah.
Okay, we've covered that. It will broadcast live on Veeps. Why has the event moved to Los Angeles? They say Los Angeles made the most sense. It's a much larger market. It's home to a lot of creators, and it helps us keep event and production costs down. So they're planning on cheaping out totally.
Why wasn't it in LA from the beginning?
Well, that's the thing. It was because of vanity and hubris from iDubbbz and Anissa that they had to take that to reclaim that L and turn it into a dub from Creator Clash 2. But no, we're going back to the same arena that fucking bankrupted us, and this time we're gonna sell it out. But we're not gonna fucking promote it at all, and we're gonna create this content cop that screws over our biggest promoter, Ethan Klein. Like, what were they thinking?
Oh man.
But they say this means we can put more focus on what matters, making the show great, raising money for charity. Now, I don't want to spoil it, but guess what, guys? 34% of the money in Creator Clash was going to iDubbbz and Anissa.
On the first and second one.
Yeah. And 25% was going to the fighters. And that's of the net profits. So you're looking at almost 60%, 59% of all profits were not going to charity.
Stop.
And you know what? It's the same, except the fighters now get the full 59% because the 34% has gone to iDubbbz and Anissa. From iDubbbz and Anissa to the fighters.
Wait,
rather.
so it's not even a charity.
But then hold on. What cut do the new promoters take? Because they haven't told us. Are you telling me they're doing this event for free out of the goodness of their heart? They're not. So obviously, we're looking at a situation where realistically, let's say they're only taking 10%. You're still looking at 70 cents out of every dollar raised in profit after expenses, not going to fucking charity, folks. And that's on the conservative fucking low end of what we can expect. By the way, I want to point out, they say LA is a larger market and they're trying to fill a 4,000 seat building. I'm not even sure they'll be able to fill it.
No.
Because to be honest, guys, LA has a lot better things going on than a shitty influencer boxing between nobodies. People in LA have events coming in all the time. In fact, 4 hours away is Las Vegas, where there's boxing and UFC almost every weekend. So local people, if they're counting on a local turnout, they're probably going to be sorely fucking disappointed.
Well, especially with the brand Creator Clash. Everyone knows, stay away from that. Stay away from this shit. And there's no main event. There's no main fight.
Not yet.
There's no event.
I'm sure there will be eventually.
Oh, yeah.
But the main event, it looks like, is going to be Ego Raptor. And I don't think Game Grumps has been relevant in a fucking half decade or more.
He stinks. There's a June the King documentary I watched of him. He's fucking like falling off. And Alana Pierce is back.
Oh,
the one
my God.
Who accused Froggy of stealing charity money. Remember that?
Yeah. Well, the thing is, nobody likes these people.
No.
It's going to be even worse. Okay. So we've kind of covered this, what's happening with ticket refunds.
Okay.
Will all of the original fighters still be competing? No. Not all fighters will be available for the new date. An updated fight card will be announced in July that will include fresh faces.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I can't wait to see who signs up for this.
What's happening with fundraising and charity? Fundraising efforts will continue and expand. Did they ever happen to begin with?
No.
The reality is, without Hassan Piker's $200,000 contribution, iDubbbz and friends raised a paltry $20,000 for charity. Okay. And I want to explain to people who may not understand, even though our regular audience is very well aware of all of this, but not a single fucking penny of the ticket sales, any of it, pay-per-view sales, was to go to charity this time. All of the charity was separate. And the idea was, okay, well, we failed last time. We didn't produce a profit. So let's make sure, because we're probably not going to make a profit this time either, because we're fucking buffoons. Let's make sure some money goes to charity. Ultimately, at the end of the day, none of this vanity project bullshit was necessary to raise money for charity. It was never about charity. It was always about making money for iDubbbz and Anissa and being able to whitewash their awful behavior from criticism through the use of charity. That's what this was about. Mm-hmm. So here they explain. Funds raised through the Creator Clash Tiltify campaign go directly to the charity. All donations and designated fundraising proceeds go to Stand Up to Cancer. Well, Creator Clash is a traditionally promoted for-profit event. So there it is. It's mask off. It's a traditionally promoted for-profit event.
Are you kidding me?
This is what they hid behind iDubbbz and Anissa for years. You're attacking our charity event. You're attacking our charity event. No, it was a for-profit event in which you guys received 34% of the profits.
Can they be like in trouble for charity fraud? I smell charity fraud.
The thing is, it was always organized as an LLC. It was not organized as a 501(c)(3) charitable organization. Yeah. So they covered their bases. And they did let people know that it wasn't, but it's like kind of like a fine print, sneaky way, right?
Yeah,
because they was like hammering us over and over and over again that this is a charity event, that this is for charity. Most people, the common public perception was that fighters weren't getting fucking paid at all, that they were all doing it for free because, you know, that's what charity is. But then we found out, oh, the fighters did get paid, but oh, guys, it was only $20,000 for expenses and training. But then we found out last week when Froggy's wife leaked his contract that 25% of all profits were distributed amongst the fighters. So everybody was getting fucking paid except for the charities, at least at last year's event. That's crazy shit. Now, so they say this structure separating charitable fundraising from business operations. So then why does the business operation need to exist? Is new to this year and was put in place after the setbacks and confusion that followed last year's event. It's part of our commitment to rebuild trust. It's over. There's no way to rebuild the trust, guys. It's broken. Let's keep going.
All right, can we give $5 to charity and say that our show is a charity show? Like, you know what I mean? Is that allowed?
This is a charity show, guys. No, I'm not going to let you know exactly what percent goes to charity. It's actually 0.1%.
Welcome to the
But the whole point of the show is to raise money for charity. And don't you dare criticize our show.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you want people to die of cancer?
You can't attack the charity casino. There you go. Conflict KL. For a sub, that's the $5 for giving to charity.
So here we go. Why did Ian and Anissa step away from Creator Clash? Well, the real answer is mental illness and selfishness. But let's hear the quote. Ian and Anissa have stepped away from Creator Clash in every capacity as stakeholders, event managers, and creatives, to give the event space to grow under new leadership. No, it's to give the event any chance at success because there's such a fucking boat anchor that anyone involved in this is going to drown. They chose to step down. I doubt it. I'm pretty sure the other people involved were like, listen, this is you have to go. To allow Creator Clash to separate itself from the ongoing controversy. What a way to put it. To separate itself from the ongoing controversy. You mean the fucking holy war in the Middle East that the organizers of the event decided to put themselves in the middle of? and base the whole event around? Really?
Oh
Uh,
man.
Allowing us to work towards rebuilding trust and refocusing on what the event was always meant to be, something that supports creators, entertains fans, and raises money for a good cause. All other partners remain the same. Okay.
Wait. I have a quick 1 minute aside here for you, Ash, and chat. Check this out. This is from Creator Clash 1, okay? Let's see what the wordage was on this.
Okay, I'm not taking a salary on this boxing event.
Wait, that's a lie. He's now admitted in his statement that he did take a salary for Creator Clash 1.
Okay.
He lied.
My earnings are going to pay all the other fighters and for
Liar.
charity. Okay.
No, that didn't
Looking
happen.
up, he's doing the LA Noir lie.
He's straight up lying.
What the
Wow.
fuck?
Okay, so
Wow.
my money's going to charity, so I'm like,
No,
it's
it's
a good
not. No, it didn't. You said that you took a purse. Can you provide a proof that your purse was donated to charity? Like at this point, like people are not going to take what you say for granted. At this point, the onus is on you guys to provide proof that you didn't commit fucking fraud. Okay? It really is. People are sick of this fucking shit.
Two main goals: raise as much money as humanly possible for charity, because
Wait, but your 34% is coming to you and 25 to the fucking fighters?
Yeah.
we want
That
to
was
show
the structure, so far as I understand, for 2 and 3. Now, I'm not sure what the structure was on Creator Clash 1. They say that they didn't take any part of the profits, but that Ian received a salary for fighting in the event. That's what they say about Creator Clash 1. But even that version that they said yesterday is still contradicting what Ian said here, which is that he didn't take a salary at all. I
Money is
think
human.
at a certain point, like this needs to be opened up and audited before
Yeah.
anybody trusts these guys with another nickel, dime, or second of their precious time.
humanly possible for charity, because we want to show the boxing
charity, my
community as a
ass.
whole that we're not trying to step on anyone. We're not trying to make
What?
a bag. We're just trying to have
Right.
fun and give back. So if you
34%.
like mystery loot boxes, I mean, this event is for you, and it's hella cheap.
And for any of you that are out there now, these pay-per-view purchases.
Look at Anise Wade.
Oh,
Our boy
buddy.
Wade's
Which,
there.
by the way, Wade has figured out the entire scam and is calling it out.
We're gonna have
on
that later.
Twitter.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the influencer boxing community is now becoming aware of what a failure this all is.
The fans in attendance, 10,000 sold out. This will all be for a charity event. And the last one I wanted to talk to you about really quickly, the Healing Horse Therapy Center.
Yeah.
Talk to me about that.
I just love animals. Therapy, animals, great
What?
combination.
By the way,
She's terrible.
this was their event that did the best, and the production was fucking terrible.
Yeah.
No, I just want you guys to ask yourselves, what do you think the production on Creator Clash 3 is going to be like? From the fucking Palladium, cheapoed as fuck. Your pay-per-view experience is going to be fucking terrible. Absolutely terrible.
And we're gonna buy it because we're gonna watch it. We're gonna watch it
Oh,
on Roblox.
yeah, I'm going to be watching this fucking shit. Oh, you best believe I'll be watching this shit.
Okay, someone said it. It's so perfect. Remember that old viral video? I like turtles. Doesn't she seem like that? The way she's answering, like
Yeah.
I like horses and animals and like.
Therapy Center.
Yeah.
Talk to me about that.
I just love animals. Therapy, animals, great combination. I work with dogs in therapy in university, and I think it just does great things for
This audio's unlistenable.
This is the worst thing.
The audio is fucking terrible.
She's retarded.
Like, I think the reason why I really like the charity boxing event is because at least we can like find ways to give money to people who actually need it.
Right. Creator
Okay.
Clash 2 raised no
We
money
need an
for charity.
audit now. That was a great send in there by Paper Thin. Thank you so much. Let's keep going here.
Who are the official spokespeople for the event? Well, they're Aaron Hansen, Alana Pierce, and Ethan Nestor. What a motley crew.
Who's Ethan Nestor? You knew who he was?
He is an editor for what's his name? Fuck, does anybody remember?
An editor.
He was an editor, and then he started his own channel after that.
Okay.
Nobody remembers.
No one knows.
Oh my god.
They're calling him Nestor the Molester. That's a joke.
So far as I know, there are no claims of pedophilia against him. But... okay. Do the fighters get paid? Yes. Each fighter receives a guaranteed purse to help cover training and preparation expenses. Now, I think most people didn't know that was even the case. I think most people said, when the tagline of the event is creators will pay, do people think that that means creators will get paid?
Yeah.
No. They think it means that the creators are giving of themselves to help for charity.
Yeah.
But then, in addition, 20% of net profits from the event will be evenly split among all fighters.
Wow.
So previously, based on the Creator Clash 2 model, it was 25%. Now they've graciously removed that 5% from the fighters and given it to who the knows where. Is it in their pockets? The Johmas pockets? Is it going to charity? Who the hell knows? A further 34% profit share originally allocated to Ian and Anissa.
Oh my God.
34% of the profits, which, by the way, they did not have to release this information.
Yes.
They did this because they're pissed at Ian and Anissa for what they've done.
Mm-hmm.
And they're putting them on blast and being like, you know what? People should at least know
It's 100%
you guys
you.
plan to profit from this. Well, they threw them under the bus like iDubbbz and Anissa threw them under the bus. So they say it's being redistributed among the fighters following their departure. So now 54% is going to the fighters.
You know what would be a great...
Less than half is going to charity minimum.
Well, you know what would be a great number to show before any of this? Could we see the percentage that heads to charity?
Yeah. Hey, why are we not hearing the percentage that goes to charity?
It should be the first thing.
Why is that? Why is that?
Yeah. Okay.
So here's the video that they put out, coping and trying to explain the whole situation.
Well, we'll watch. It's very boring. I won't lie,
It is.
but let's
We
watch a
might
bit
have
of
to
it.
Put it on like 1.5.
Yeah. Did they not put Ian in this intro?
No.
Nobody brought boxing gloves to punch me in the face.
Oh, I should have. Can we not
By
make
the way,
jokes? Like it should be very
a very interesting choice of presentation for an event that's just become about the holy war, and people are concerned that it's a scam and they've been ripped off, and people have lost out money on their plane tickets, their hotels. The fighters have lost out on plane tickets, hotels, and pay. But, you know, instead of like a guy in a suit coming out and going, listen. Allow me to communicate clearly what has happened, we get these three laughing, joking fucking numbnuts coming out to try and do this bullshit and act like everything's okay when it's not okay.
Blah, 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 blah. No one's ever done that there before.
Hello everybody, my name is Ethan Nestor. I fought in Creator Clash 2 and I won, and I'm here
No one
with my pal.
cares.
By the way, Alana Pierce, right? Did you know her controversy where she said she was a writer for God of War, but it turns out she was like an intern or some shit,
Right.
and she flagged everyone who made videos about it.
Just from the beginning, right? What you're hoping is professionalism, you know, clear communication. Instead, what you get, look at these three bums. Like Buddy in the middle doesn't even look like he's had a fucking shower in about 2 fucking weeks. He's wearing a fucking hoodie with a very deep plunging neckline on the shirt underneath. Not really sure what that's all about. And he's like got a fucking man bun going on and a receding hairline. Then you've got Buddy on the left with his cringe fucking tattoos, wearing a fucking t-shirt, looking like the poor man's spoony one. And then you've just got some dumb fucking bimbo. I'm going to say this right now. It doesn't really inspire confidence that these people are going to take charge and fix this event.
One day, Ashton, I gotta bring you the Alana Pierce scoop. It's so funny, bro.
Well, I found her cope video.
Oh,
I
you did?
found her whole cope video about it, but I didn't really understand what the was going on in it.
So she basically told everyone she was a writer for I forgot what studio it was, but the ones who made God of War. And then everyone like looked into it and they're like, "You're not a writer. Like, why do you use it as a credit?" I'll have to fucking. They're calling it God of War. Very funny. We'll do one day. We'll do it one day. You'll love it. Harmful Opinions made a video on it. Yeah. Okay. And by the way, there's a new update to her drama as of yesterday. But we'll talk about that later. Maybe on Monday. I'll bring it in.
Else to talk about Creator Clash 3.
Yes, hi, I'm Alana. I also fought in Creator Clash 2 and won by a single point.
To be real, it's not about you guys.
Yeah.
It's not about you. No one cares about you. What we care about is what's going to happen to the fighters, what's going to happen to the charity money. Like that's what people care about. They don't care about you three dumbasses. Okay? Yeah. Anybody who cares about you three already knows who you are. This is the official response video that was put out. Where are the people who are actually in charge? Where the is Mike and his other partner from what's it called, Veeps or whatever? Veeps? Where the fuck are they?
Apparently this chick knew Zoe Quinn. Start digging from there. I'll do a deep dive.
Still counts.
And
really?
Aaron,
76 org has revealed these people were all on the board of directors for Creator Clash 2. Wow! We're in really great hands then. You know, the event that lost $250,000 and not a single penny went to charity? These people had their hands involved in that? Really? And they're the people who are this shit is dead on arrival. Let it die. It's going to fucking fail one way or the other, guys.
Dude. This is going to be so embarrassing for them, man. There's no recovery. There's no saving this. In fact, it just opens up these three to fucking being hated even more, and they have their own controversies. I just watched a fucking 2-hour doc about this guy.
That's the thing. They bring all of their own baggage to this event.
Exactly.
These are not squeaky clean, brand-friendly people. This is not Dr. Mike from Creator Clash 1. It's far from it.
Ashton, did you watch the Juna King Ego Raptor doc?
Well, this guy, didn't he snake JonTron?
Yeah,
so
buddy, it's crazy, bro.
I started the documentary. I didn't end up finishing it, but I'm going to go back to it eventually. But
yeah, you have to watch. It's crazy, man. It gets crazy.
I fought and lost and then fought and won in Creator Clash.
It was like a Rocky 2 moment.
Yeah.
You lost in Rocky 1, but you won.
Yeah, 2 was a big comeback for me, so I appreciate that. And I'm also.
By the way, have you noticed through all these things we've been talking about over the past few months, JonTron just being out of it won every exchange he was part of.
And co-owner of Real Good Touring, who has been the production partner for Creator Clash since the very beginning. There's a lot of things that we want to talk about, but first and foremost, that Creator Clash 3 is moving dates and locations. October 25th, 2025 is the new date for Creator Clash, and now
you sound real excited about it.
Palladium here.
Can we get some hype?
Oh, there it is.
Can we get some sort of energy outside of like ironic millennial Quirk Chungus bullshit? Can you actually promote the fight, please?
This sounds like the fucking obituary being read to us right now.
Well, it basically is, right? This event is already dead. It's just a zombie at this point because I don't know. It's like sunk cost fallacy. They're trying desperately to recoup whatever cost they can. And let me tell you something. I really think that iDubbbz and Anissa are on the hook for significant costs in the cancellation of the Amalie Arena. I think the deal basically that they had to accept was this. The guy was like, look, we'll take this event off your hands. You don't own any of it anymore. If this event should manage to become profitable under us, we will bail you out of your obligations from the Amalie Arena and what you've put into it. Should it fail, you're on the hook for all this shit and you're on your fucking own. That's what I imagine it looks like. And iDubbbz and Anissa twist that to be like, see, we're off the hook completely. You might be if this somehow miraculously manages to turn a profit. I'm just saying, though, this venue only can seat 4,000 people. And it looks like for like boxing and MMA, they don't even really set it up like that. So like what prices are you going to be charging? I think they're going to have to charge a lot less than they were at the Amalie Arena. So they're going to have to completely sell this thing out. And I guarantee you the viability of it depends entirely on the pay-per-view sales. And the pay-per-view sales last time with iDubbbz fighting and actual influencers on the card that was heavily promoted, pay-per-view sales were a total flop. They were super soft, okay? I guarantee you it's going to be even softer, the sales this time. This thing is not going to be able. It might be able to turn a profit on what they put into the Palladium, but the cost of that Amalie Arena and the canceled vendor contracts and all of that, plus they have the production costs of having to set up the pay-per-view and stuff from the arena, they're not going to turn a profit. And iDubbbz and Anissa, I bet you are going to take a loss on this shit. That's what I believe anyway.
Okay, apparently, this is like our chat saying this, but Aaron's mom owns the horse charity.
Yes, that's true. And they received a massive amount of money, and it's not even really a charity. Like it was a total fucking scam. We'll have to deep dive into the lore of that because I'm not super familiar with it. But yeah, from what I understand, it was total fucking bullshit.
Oh my god! Okay, this is a legend. This is like theory. This is based on our opinions.
Well, not really. I think it actually is that. To be honest, I don't think they would ever want to challenge that anywhere, any place, because it was totally.
Ooh.
California. Well, thank you. Well, we don't have hype men, so I guess that's.
I gotta send. I have to send Mudahar a message. Could you look into this?
A couple questions about.
Well, I'm pretty sure he did start looking into it. I'm pretty sure he made a comment about it on his Twitter.
Ooh.
So that's the thing is, this is starting to break out to mainstream channels and big normie channels. And the more of those start to pile on, it just cascades and more. Listen, these guys, by the time October comes around, holy f***, there's going to be even more controversies. It's going to be constant. Everything is going to be under the microscope, and the PR and the bad will around this event, I would not be surprised if it doesn't even make it to October before they pull the plug. I feel like it's 50-50 as to whether this event actually happens or not.
Holy shit, dude.
The Amalie Arena show, all those will be refunded. We will be updating you on when.
I ask you, what stake does Alana have in this? Do you know?
I don't know. Can they explain it to us?
Yeah, like why is she part of
they have 8 pages. She's a spokesperson.
She's a whore, someone said. Very funny. No, because I'm just wondering, because she's like writing for, or she's doing like something. She's making money, right? Like my idea is, my thought is like, why are you working for this thing that everyone hates? That's like a big scam. It's all controversy, but they're making desperate. Tons of money.
They're desperate.
Okay.
I don't know.
And blow for the boxers.
New tickets will be on sale. If you bought pay-per-view tickets, those still stand. But if for whatever reason you would like a refund.
For whatever reason, all the headliners are gone?
All of them are gone. It's not in the same arena on the same day. I mean, we couldn't see a reason why you wouldn't want this incredibly new downgraded event.
Oh, man. Okay, she probably invested in the event, probably, but there's got to be something else.
They're offering that as well.
I'm excited to have it here too. There's so many people on like this.
It's like, what did you cut your losses and just go, all right, well, I'll just start working and never do this again. You know?
Side of the country who haven't been able to make it, who now can make it. And also,
hosting it now. Well, like, I love how that's considered a good thing. So it's like, yeah, all of the people on the East Coast where this was originally scheduled, they're but let's not mention that. Let's accentuate the positive and hide the negative. Well, we're on the West Coast now, so everybody on the West Coast can come. Yeah, but what about everybody else? Well,
buddy.
That's
we are
crazy.
hosting it.
Because we live here.
Alana and I will be hosting the pre-show.
Yes.
We'll have some goofs and some gaffs.
By the way, using the term goofs and gaffs, this is so fucking like petty of me. But that's what H3 always used to say.
Yeah.
Was goofs and gaffs. Like that was like his
just
catchphrase.
reminding everybody of the elephant in the room real quick. Just comes to mind. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Super fun.
Yeah, it's going to be great. But yeah, today we just wanted to make a video to clear up some questions that people have.
Good.
It's been kind of rocky communication-wise the last couple of months. And so we just wanted to sit here and clear a bunch
Could the communication be more polished with less ums and ahs and nervousness and uncertainty? Could it be a bit more certain and clear? Maybe?
You don't like the ums and ahs?
This is the take you chose?
You don't like, he's high. You don't like the ums and ahs, eh?
things up. So let's get to it.
Yeah, so one thing that I misunderstood until talking to you guys at Real Good Touring was I thought that Ian and Anissa had like stepped back, but I thought that meant they were still involved. They have actually stepped down.
So yes, Ian and Anissa have stepped down completely.
Even the shareholder didn't fucking know.
Even the shareholders didn't know what the fuck was going on. Now, what's amazing to me, though, is the very first thing they address is that the fucking rotten radioactive cancer has been excised. They're like, look, iDubbbz and Anissa have nothing to do with this. Please believe us. Please believe us. We hate them, too.
Oh, holy shit.
There's no creative involvement. There's no financial involvement. There's no ownership involvement. They completely gave their stake to us, incling their financial stake.
To us, what do you mean? So you guys now? But that's what's confusing is the release said that it would be distributed amongst the fighters. But now you three are saying that it's been given to you? Unless all three of you are fighting on the card. I guess that's what they mean. See, this is the thing. It's already creating more questions than answers.
Yeah.
And we're like 2 minutes in. What do they mean by that?
They're the holders and they own the horse therapy farm or whatever the fuck. What is going on?
They actually dispersed among the fighters, which is very cool of them.
It's crazy.
There's going to be a Netflix documentary on this.
All three of these people have stepped up to be the fall guys and take the blame for Ian and Anissa because I guess they're friends with them and they think they're going to get clout from Hassan or be accepted into Bread 2. I don't really know. But these people have decided that of their own free will that not only do they want to be involved with this, but they want to be the face of this failure. And they want to go down with the ship, which is crazy.
To do
Throw your questions at Aaron,
yes.
basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously we have to acknowledge,
By the way, isn't this weird? I feel like they went into a meeting room at like a library or college.
No, but notice like how unprofessional this whole setup is.
Yeah, they have coffee.
You know what you're saying?
Like
it's not even like a Starbucks. It's like some random fucking coffee you would get at the library from their like cafe or whatever.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
It's just like, where the fuck was this film? Could we not get any like Creator Clash branding? Like, listen, these motherfuckers should have Creator Clash 3 coffee mugs. They should have posters behind them. This should be done in like a conference room at lecterns. Like, this is ridiculous. What sort of low rent garbage are we watching?
Yeah, it really feels like they rented out a college like library room.
Total production budget. And this is one of the most important videos they could put out. This is the rebrand of the event, the communication to everybody as to what's going on. And this is how they chose to do it?
Yeah.
Maybe the idea is, okay, well, if we don't make it polished and highly produced, then people will be more willing to trust them. But I don't think that that's effective in this circumstance.
This is the type of meeting you have privately before you make the real video. And you go, all right, guys, what are we going to say on this video?
We have to acknowledge that they, set the foundation for this event.
Yeah.
And it started out with such a positive mission
What was
statement.
the foundation? Quicksand? They set us a great foundation of quicksand. In into an active volcano.
It was a giant hole.
Okay.
That's why I wanted to be involved in the first place. Like, it is like such a cool idea. A bunch of creators getting fit, punching each other in the face, and it's for charity. Like, I feel like it just, the message is so inherently
but it's not
positive
for charity.
that it's a shame that it became
charity's
this
involved in a very small
internet
percentage.
thing that it never should have been. And
Did you
I'm
hear
just
that?
Very
though?
glad that.
Go ahead.
She goes, it's a shame it became something that is. Whose fault is that?
Yeah.
It's dramatic.
What's crazy is they're all walking on eggshells, like afraid to address the elephant in the room. The only way that this would ever have worked is had the promoters just come out and said, Ian and Anissa, they screwed everybody involved. We're bringing in Froggy Fresh. We're bringing in Sam Hyde. All of the bums on this card are fired, and we're bringing in people that people actually give a shit about. Frank Castle's on this card now. Like
Sam Hyde, Froggy Fresh.
Yes. And they'd be like, we're throwing down the gauntlet right now that we want Sam Hyde versus Hassan Piker. Let's make it happen. We have the financial resources to make it happen, and let's make this event a huge success.
And imagine they go, I'm in the lobby. We're gonna have dummies that you could punch with Ian and Anissa's face. So you can take pictures punching the fucking mannequin. Like literally.
I don't know what to say. They should be burning effigies of the Johmas in the fucking street. Like, call it the Johmas Festival. Bring in all of their biggest haters on a big stream to raise money for charity, and have everybody tell their horror stories of the Johmas. They should bring all of the fighters in, be like, hey guys, what a shit show it was under the Johmas. Tell us what happened.
Yeah.
Well, there was no communication. They acted like children. They fucking threw us under the bus. We're out all of this money. Bring in people that were affected by the event and say, like, I don't know, maybe create a separate charity fund to reimburse the fans who got burned by the first event, by the one in Tampa that's not happening. Maybe like, listen, we're going to make everybody whole, I don't know. I don't know.
So
there's a lot of
crazy
things you can do.
The guy, he goes, let's get ready to rumble, has to be Ethan. Imagine Ethan.
Bring in H3, bring in his team, bring them all in. Be like, listen, the Johmas fucked this up. They have nothing to do with this. We're going to make it all good now.
Yeah, that would be crazy.
By the way, this event is also in LA, where I don't know if they're aware of this, but there's a lot of Jews in LA. It would sure be a shame if like the ADL picketed this event, or some Israeli group started protesting outside. That'd be a real fucking shame. Maybe they ought to consider that.
That's crazy.
Internet thing that it never should have been.
Oh, I think our idea, like all those things, would actually make the event work because.
Listen,
yeah, go ahead.
Here's why it wouldn't work. Because Sam Hyde and Froggy Fresh and all those guys, none of them are going to agree to work with this fucking jabroni squad. It's just honestly.
Even to piss off Ian, though?
I don't even think so. I think the Johmas are irrelevant, and Sam Hyde and his crew are just going to let them fucking spin and die.
Okay, fair enough, yeah.
I'm just very glad that attempts are being made to fix all that.
Yeah.
I
think one of the biggest
jabroni squad.
It really is. Though. It's clown shoes. It's a Mickey Mouse operation. It is.
I think Ralph and
we do have Sam Hyde's comment on all of this in a bit too. All right, let's get through this.
I think Ralphamania 2 was more ironed out than this, or Ralphamania 1 rather. Sorry.
How
2.
The event was run in the past and what is going to be different about it now, because obviously the first year was crazy successful. There was over $1.3 million raised. And so that was incredible. Second year, we upped the stakes, we made it a little bigger, and unfortunately it did not pan out in the way that we wanted. And there was no money raised for.
So you guys are just admitting to everybody that you were responsible for that? This is supposed to be a clean, fresh, new direction. And you're admitting to being responsible for the biggest failure in the event's history. We're in great hands, guys.
It made
Look at him. He even knows. Even this guy knows. What the fuck are we saying? What are we saying?
It's not even like it's not
Were
even
these
like
on the cliff notes? By the way, how much did you guys take home? How much did you guys get paid? How much did the charity get paid?
It's not even, by the way, it's not even that like it's like, oh, we didn't make as much. We didn't make that. It's like we made no money.
No, this guy looks sad and confused, and he should.
Let's do that again.
In the way the stakes, we made it a little bigger, and unfortunately, it did not pan out in the way that we wanted. And there was no money raised for charity, which was so.
We didn't.
Why not?
It didn't.
Why not? Out. Why not throw the Johmas under the bus here? Why are you guys taking responsibility for it, and then telling us that you're the ones that are going to run it this year?
But in a way, he just goes, it didn't pan out how we wanted it to. It made no money.
No,
none.
None.
Heartbreaking, like especially like
Not
fighting in it, putting all of that time and energy into doing this thing. And like I know for a lot of us, especially you, Alana, you are always doing charity stuff, and to put yourself in the ring to fight.
She's shaking your head. She's like, why am I doing this? Look at her.
Big are always doing charity stuff.
Look at her here.
And to put yourself in the ring to fight.
Oh my
a big
God.
reason that we did it was because it was like, okay, it's for a good cause, it's for charity, and then when you go and do it and no money is raised for charity, that sucks.
Yeah, I've been pretty candid with you about this, Aaron, about like how disappointed I was and how like burnt I felt by it. And I was talking to a separate fighter who's not in the room about this just yesterday. It was like, you work so hard. I had a family member who was in the hospital with cancer at the time.
Okay,
I love how they all act as there is no way this could have possibly been averted. Like it was an inevitability that the event would fail and not make a profit. When they did bring in like hundreds of thousands of dollars in ticket sales and pay-per-view, like it wasn't a foregone conclusion that this was going to fail, right? There's somebody that's responsible, and there's somebody that has to take the blame for it. You know,
buddy,
like
they're saying Ian and Anissa. Yeah, well, the fact that she's sitting here is like, listen, there was someone who was dying of cancer, and Anissa and Ian f***ed this up.
You know, like, but you guys like are making it worse by saying shit like this. Yeah, there's somebody dying of cancer, and maybe the money could have found a cure, but there was no money, so they died.
Whoa!
Me going that stopped me from quitting and just going to be with them I was like, this is for charity. You're raising money for charity. You're raising money for a good cause.
She spent time training for charity instead of hanging with a person with cancer dying.
Right. At a certain point too, right? Like you like LA Beast even, like, you know,
your kid?
You know, your newborn son, you're gonna train for this boxing rather than see him. Like you did it to yourself, bro.
That's even if it all went to charity, you still don't your kid, you're a YouTuber. Your job allows you to be there for your kid.
Flexibility. Yes, that's part of the reason to do this shit.
Yeah.
You got to keep going, and it was so hard. And then when I found out that we didn't, I think I cried. Like, I was so disappointed that it was very difficult to, like, take away positive feelings from the event, even because I was just so crushed by that.
This is a great way to promote your new event.
What is this, like a fucking funeral or 5 minutes? Most people aren't even going to get this far. You know? Like, most people don't have the attention span to even get this fucking far. Holy, guys.
I think the video, by the way, had 12,000 views.
I think it's at 18,000 now.
No. At 22,000 views?
22,000 after 2 days.
Oh, 2 days. Our views get more.
You know, this event is so Mickey Mouse, like clown shoes small. Like, this is ridiculous.
This video on the Clip channel will get more views in a day.
Well, that's what's crazy. Like, the commentary on this video is far going to surpass the reach of the video. And these guys, they don't understand that the PR that they have that's so negative, it's not going to be turned around by this. It's just not.
Did it make
It's
it
like,
worse?
It's like a fundamental misunderstanding of how the internet works, coming from people who supposedly work on the internet every day.
By the way, Mango says in chat that our merch videos have more views than their announcement videos. That's terrible.
So like when Real Good Touring called and asked if I wanted to host the pre-show again, that was my first question: is how can you guarantee to me that that is not going to happen again? So what are the changes?
Yeah, and
this is ridiculous.
Likewise, like we were devastated as a fighter and as a producer.
Oh
of
my
the
God.
event.
As a fighter.
Did your dog die? I don't know. This guy doesn't look like much of a fighter. To
No,
me.
he's
He looks
fighting
like
fucking
he's fighting diabetes.
diabetes. Yeah, I was thinking of a fat joke there. Yeah.
It was awful that happened, and the audience too. Like to know that like buying into the event and watching the event, thinking that their money's going to charity.
You're making it even worse.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't turn
So
out
then
that
why
way.
should we give you money this time? Go ahead.
The first two creator clashes, they ran on the same model. Naively, we believed that with the first creator clash, that the success of the event would be shared with the charity. So funding it through various sponsorships, but mostly ticket sales and
Did you say we naively
pay-per-view
believe
sales.
that? What is the truth?
Various sponsors shared with the charity. So funding it through various sponsorships, but mostly ticket sales and pay-per-view sales, pay for the event, and then everything else is gravy for charity, which luckily worked for that year. We raised $1.3 million for charity. It was great. With that thinking, we moved on to Creator Clash 2, scaled it up a bit, and it turned out that we weren't able to make that money back and to reach those goals, which again was very
Holy Aaron. Get on with it.
Oh my God. This guy, by the way, he's the fall guy.
Oh yeah.
These other two on the other sides of him, they're gonna get away scot-free.
Oh, Lana's gonna just
they know it's a total fucking scam. This guy, I don't even know if he realizes it's a scam, but he's the sacrificial lamb. When this shit fails, they're gonna put it all on him.
Yeah.
I can just see it coming. Can't you guys? I can just see it coming right now.
Mm-hmm. He's about to beat Grump. Very funny, Tsunami.
Going into Creator Clash 3, we've completely restructured it. So all of the onus is on us to pay for the event, to produce the event through our partners, through our sponsors, and we'll.
It's all on us through our sponsors.
Right. So it's not on you.
Stop it.
Be doing a traditional fundraising through Tiltify. It's running right now. You can donate it to it right now.
So the thing is, all you really need is the Tiltify. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. I don't know what the purpose of the rest of it even is. Like, we don't know what percentage of that is going to charity, and I think the answer is 0. So why should I buy a ticket if I want to help charity? Why should I buy a pay-per-view if I want to help charity? Because none of it helps charity. Why wouldn't I just fucking donate to charity? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
We've already raised $238,000, which is so awesome. That's gravy. That's going straight to charity. So every dollar that is raised for charity through this event will be going straight to charity. The event will be funded by ticket sales. It will be funded by pay-per-view sales, and the fighters will be receiving a cut of that revenue.
Yeah, right. It's basically two separate things now, right? There's the event part.
Right. So the fighters will be getting paid from your money, but the charity won't.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And the thing is, how many people are even going to be aware of the Tiltify? It's the thing, like, and nobody's even hearing this clarification.
By the way, the 200K you just talked about was Hassan's money he raised.
Yes. When you removed Hassan's money, it was less than 30 grand.
Yeah, it was nothing.
Which is,
by the way,
very traditional.
For all of these influencers who supposedly have millions and millions of followers, and they're all like financially well off, to have in 5 months only raised that amount is a failure. It's a failure.
Yeah, that's beyond a failure. And these guys all make a lot more fucking money. Why aren't any of them fucking donating to the charity if you care so much about cancer research? They don't.
Traditional event way, and then the charity.
This is them just trying to fucking scrounge out the last saving grace to pay this off. So they're not fucking in the hole. That's all it is.
It's totally separate. So like even if you don't like watching boxing, you could still donate to the charity. It's up on Tiltify already. You can get involved immediately.
And it's very transparent of like.
But like, listen, why would we donate to your weird nobody's ever heard of it cancer charity for this boxing event when there's a million cancer charities that exist? You know, there's literally millions of them. Like there's like St. Jude's, there's Susan B. Komen, which I hear isn't very good, but WWE used to fucking promote them for breast cancer. There's like a million different charitable organizations that exist. Why would we choose this one? It doesn't make any sense.
Also, isn't the point of us paying for the pay-per-view or for the tickets is to first see the event and people that we like, people that we want to see fight, be entertained, right? And then goes to charity. Why are we forced to be like, well, you should pay for it because it's for charity, and if you don't, even if the event sucks, you're a bad person?
Well, and you can't criticize any of it or else you want children to die, right?
Yeah.
So it's just hiding behind charity as some form of like
you have to, you have to, or you hate charity. Like, okay,
you can see the number right now on your screen of how much money we have raised so far. Every cent of this is going to an amazing cause, which is awesome.
I'm glad that you feel that way. We do too. And there's going to be a lot of other really.
This guy's terrible.
If they were all on the board of directors, right? Did anyone think to pick up the phone and go, "Hey, Ian, Anissa, why isn't there this?" That they all waited until it fucking hit the ground. Like terrain.
Ian and Anissa handled this situation like how a high school student handles like a homework assignment that they don't want to do. They just pretended like it didn't exist.
And wait till last minute, like they're at
waited
school.
Till the last minute, and then shit hit the fan, and they got a fucking 0.
Yeah,
that's the reality.
Cool things around the event. We're encouraging the fighters to do their own campaigns, before and after the event. All these efforts are not going to be wasted. We are going to be raising a ton of money for charity. Our goal is $1 million this year. I really think that's
By
possible
the way,
to do.
No, it's not.
The goal, no, it is possible because $1 million isn't shit.
Yeah.
It's nothing. It's nothing. It's $1 million dollars. Do you know how many hundreds of millions of dollars go to cancer? All the fucking time. $1 million. That should be the floor of where this begins. Holy guys.
Yeah.
And the fighters are really excited.
I think someone was telling us that they're like off, or I don't know if it was you or someone said like their office was raising money or some shit, and they raised like $2 million just like an office of like
that was Adosa Buckley.
Buckley, yes.
Who he does amateur boxing and is involved in like amateur boxing
That's
events
what
and
you
stuff
said.
Like
Yeah.
Just like a bunch of random people, office workers, lawyers, like white collar professionals, all boxed for free at like a local fucking gym or armory where the cost to rent it out was like $500 or $1,000, right? And they raised like, I think $500,000 for maybe even more than that. And that was just like regular people.
Yeah.
Not supposed big time celebrities.
Mm-hmm. Influencers.
You see it all the time. People know this shit. Like if you have been like, even like school fundraisers from back in the day could raise substantial sums of money. Like everybody knows charity events that go on in their community that are more successful than this shit all the time.
Yeah. It reminds me of the Austin Powers scene, remember, where Dr. Evil still thinks $1 million.
This isn't even gonna buy fucking 4 MRI machines. Like, let's be real. Medical research and medical equipment is super fucking expensive.
To show off their hard work and to support this event
and
to raise that money, like I'm just so grateful that I get to be a part of it and that it's happening.
Yeah.
I like the reason that I am sitting here in the room right now with you guys is because
you're an idiot.
Like a lot of other people, I believe in the event, and
you're
so
a tard?
Oh, you believe in the? How could you believe?
Well,
I believe we're gonna make $0 for cancer research. I believe.
Like, what do you believe in? Like, I believe in this scam. Okay.
Okay.
it was a crazy success the first time. The second time, some mistakes were made and it didn't go the way that we wanted, but I am here involved because like changes are being made to make it be what it's supposed to be at the end of the day, which is an entertaining show with really fun fights with like some of your favorite creators for charity.
But look at Aaron in the middle. Does he look confident?
Let's just drop the for charity stuff. It's not working. In fact, it's just pissing people off. Just run a fucking boxing event. Holy shit.
Look at Alana here.
They all look so fucking felted. How did these three stooges draw the short straw to go in front of the fucking firing squad for this?
Really what we're trying to bring it back to
22K.
is we're trying to not have any external internet bullshit. It's just supposed to be a fun boxing event for.
You think that's really gonna work out at this point? Because I don't.
We're in too deep, bro.
You can't put the toothpaste back in the tube.
Yeah.
It's over. You can't unring that bell, boss.
For charity, and that's really what it should be. And
It's
that's
such
really
a good
what it's
mission
gonna be.
statement. And
None of these guys even have a shirt with a fucking collar on it. What the f?
it's such a bummer that it ever got away from that. It seems so silly that it ever got away from that because it's so clear what the event is supposed to be.
People are already punching each other in the face. We don't need other trauma.
Yeah, we don't need the Middle Eastern holy war conflict.
No, but like, let's be real, guys. Like, people punching each other in the face, like, we can see that like done much better every single weekend on UFC cards.
Yeah.
And boxing cards. Okay, like, I don't know what to tell you. It's not a novel concept. Influencer boxing has been done to death.
Yeah.
Even the best promoters of it, fucking misfits, are putting on way less shows than they used to, that are getting way less hype and buzz than they used to. Even Jake Paul, nobody really gives a f. Jake Paul has a fight coming up next month on the date Creator Clash was supposed to be with Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. There's no buzz for that. There's no hype for that, let alone for this shit.
Yeah, Julio, more like who? Leo?
Exactly.
Like, okay.
Fighting in Creator Clash was one of the best things that I ever did with my life. Like, what it did for my self-confidence, what it did for, you know, my relationship with my body.
No one cares. No one cares about your relationships. What the fuck?
This is the best thing
Oh
he
my
ever
God.
did in his life.
My discipline, like
For me, it was October.
You look real disciplined there, buddy.
so profound for me, and
It's so cool. Like, it's such a wild thing to have done. Like, anytime I like tell somebody that I had a boxing match, it's like it's a crazy thing to be able to say. It is wild.
It really?
Yeah, very cool. And I've done the same thing. I had enjoyed watching boxing, but no interest in trying it, and then did it and trained.
You never watched a boxing match in her life.
No.
Come on.
Punched both of you in the face, actually.
Yes.
Which is great. That's a huge positive in my.
Hey, listen to this crazy line that's about to drop. Watch this.
I have punched both of you in the face, actually.
Yes.
Which is great. That's a huge positive in my opinion. And yeah, I've encouraged like a bunch of people I know.
I agree.
It's like such good, total body fitness. But as said, it's also really, really hard. So we have to give a shout out right now to the fighters who are training right now.
Did they cut it out?
A bummer also for them that they maybe have felt a little awkward recently about promoting the event and talking about it. And we want everyone to get back behind them and recognize how hard they're training and
I think they cut it out. She goes to that guy on the left, whatever his name is, goes, and then you punched me and I cried. You remember?
Whoa, buddy.
Did they cut it out?
I think that aged poorly. How could they not know that wasn't going to go over well? It was going to go over like a lead balloon.
Because I was like, they left that in the fucking video. I remember thinking that was crazy that she said that, and even it was like uncomfortable. Did the YouTube editor? Did they pop into the YouTube editor?
How difficult it is to do
It
this
is
at all.
so insanely hard training for this event. You are not only obviously
what timestamp was that in? I think I may have it.
Working out every day, but something that people don't think about is they think, oh, you're going in training for an hour or 2 hours or maybe 3 hours out of your day. And they just take that one little time. It is all life consuming because you are exhausted. You have to watch what you eat.
I'm
you
exhausted
have to do all of
watching
this stuff.
the crap.
It's a huge mental game. Like,
are we done?
I say we're done.
Okay.
I'll be real. This totally failed. If you weren't convinced by that 10 minutes, I'm pretty sure the last 5 was only going to make it worse.
Yeah.
Wait, was that the end of that folder?
Yeah.
Okay, it was. All right. So now we go into the H3 versus Anissa.
All right.
So H3 responds to LAB statements with this. This is key. It's just a shame that they used all of these people for a vanity project that was doomed from the start. LAB seemed to be taking it very seriously, according to Harley. Feel bad for the poor guy. Hopefully they at least pay him back for the training time and make an apology to him. I don't think they have the money to fucking pay him back because they have to give all the money for refunds. So iDubbbz was under so much pressure and so much scrutiny after it came out that he was taking 34% of the profits from these events. He was fucking banning people left and right on his subreddit. Anybody who came in to complain was getting banned and all of their stuff deleted. He finally got to the point where he had to address it.
Nice.
But notice how he didn't address it anywhere but on his fucking subreddit.
Yeah.
You know, like
no
he
one
could have
reads the subreddit.
You know, nobody reads the subreddit, bro. So he goes, to my fans/viewers, I wanted to clear some things up now that Anissa and I are no longer part of Creator Clash. When I announced Creator Clash 3 and its new business model, the communication wasn't clear. There was no communication, bro. Like, what a cope the communication wasn't clear.
Yeah.
Looking back on my video and the current reaction, it's obvious it was too vague. It remains true that I earned a fight purse for Creator Clash 1. So that's him admitting what he said about the first Creator Clash was a lie. He did take a salary for his involvement. Then he says,
video we watched,
yeah. He goes, we did not profit at all from Creator Clash 2.
Lie.
But wouldn't you have? Notice he doesn't say we never would have profited from Creator Clash 2. Obviously, it was probably a very similar thing to Creator Clash 3, where they would have taken the lion's share of the profits. After Creator Clash 2 failed to raise any money for charity, we knew it was time for a different business model. We restructured so that the funds for our charity partner would be raised on Tiltify separate and apart from the actual event. We then decided that this year, we would take a profit share from the for-profit side of the event should the for-profit side of the event succeed. But you know, Ian, when your event is for-profit, you can't call it a charity event. That's called a fucking lie, bro, and a fucking scam. He says, I feel sorry for any confusion Anissa and I caused. No, you should say, I feel sorry for the lies I told and the selfish behavior that led to this event being canceled.
Fraud.
I seriously, I think this pretty much constitutes fraud. We know the event is in good hands now and wish it all the success. Well, that's not what Anissa said. You know, that's not what Anissa said. But here comes H3. My. Look at the scumbag scuttle.
Oh.
It's always been a ruse to make money. They lied to us. They lied to you. This event was always meant to line their pockets. They're really trying to line their pockets with charity money from kids with cancer. You can't make this up, folks.
Oh, brutal.
Now, Anissa fires back. It's like, Anissa, just shut your mouth at this point. Hey, baby girl, I know you're so desperate for any crumbs from me. So here's a really big piece of you. We are not financially tied to this event, and even when we were, we had it structured to protect us and the charity.
Stop saying
You have
charity.
full power. It has to stop. It has to stop.
This is insane that we're saying protect us and the charity. Why would you? Okay, anyway, you have no power over us. You're an asshole. No, he does have power over you because you're panicking.
Yeah,
you're
he's
fucking
responding
sinking
to everything he fucking says. Like, okay.
She's such a fucking bitch.
All right, well, here comes. H3's got the clip of iDubbbz being pegged.
Oh, okay.
Is this not what cat podcasting is?
Yes. Thanks.
Oh, man. Ableism is only when we make fun of Ethan's. Ableism is everything but making fun of Ethan's Tourette's.
Wow.
That's it. That's our carve out.
I am disabled.
That's it. I mean, blame it on AB. No, blame it on Ian, who said he would only forgive me if I was a quadriplegic taking orders in a McDonald's drive-thru.
But Ethan is the example.
I can't believe he said that.
Would have to crash and burn and get hurt in like a very life-changing way.
You got added.
In a life-changing way.
Holy.
That audio clip still gets me,
The
dude.
demon mode emoji?
Yeah.
I love that. That's my favorite thing. It's so fun.
He needs a good fucking ass whooping is what he needs.
Dude, he is such a mean-spirited little freak. Like,
I have feelings.
I don't believe you. I don't believe you have feelings behind those dead eyes.
Wow.
No.
And I understand you don't like getting pegged, and that's fine. But you need to learn to say no to her when she comes in the room at night and she's wearing it again.
She's wearing it again.
Anyway, what do we shoot? So we got the Joe Rogan. We got
we got Joe Rogan. We got.
Oh okay,
no.
Here's Harley pointing out the obvious that this was clearly a sneak diss by the promoters to reveal that they were taking 34%
base.
But then they revealed on the creator.
Oh, his background. Do you notice something?
It's like Hassan.
It's literally like Hassan's.
It's a carbon copy of Hassan's. Yeah.
Clash thing that they made 34%. And you know what? I wasn't really taken aback, or
you weren't surprised by that.
I knew they were going to make money. I thought maybe they would have taken a salary.
34% is a lot.
It is.
That's almost half.
Something I didn't know how it worked.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not outlandish, but I thought it was pretty crazy that Creator Clash shared it. Made me feel like maybe there's bad blood going.
No shit.
It was 1,000% a sneak diss. There is no.
I don't think it was a
other
sneak
way
diss
to interpret that. They knew it was going to cause a shitstorm. They went completely out of their way to mention it. Here, let me pull it up.
That's a really hard question.
Shut up. God, I hate her.
Yo, did you see the way he said "shut up"? Yo, I gotta rewind that.
To mention it. Here, let me pull it up.
That's a really hard question.
Shut up. God, I hate her.
So do we.
That's the funniest
We all
thing.
do, bro. We all do.
She's the worst. Was it on this?
She's the fucking worst.
And then, all right, we have this also from Harley, where he talks about the new owners.
Or no?
No, out of those three, I like Aaron the least by far, and I really like Aaron a lot. So, I mean, that's all I gotta
Wow,
say on
that's a stunning endorsement. So,
no, but I was curious though, because Aaron was involved in the first two, so I don't know what the like the thing about, like you were saying, you wouldn't blame the people who inherit Creator Clash, nor would I, because they got to pick up the pieces. But I don't know what the breakdown was or the dynamic any step of the way. So for me personally, like when iDubbbz and Anissa left, I'm not, as a fighter, I mean, I wouldn't be like, oh, cool, now it's a new person. I actively worked with Ian and Anissa because I enjoyed working with them, but I don't really like working with content creators because of basically how it turned out in the end, how it is now. But initially, I'm picky with who I would work with. So if there's a whole new dynamic going on there, it's on a new date, fighters are backing out, it's kind of just it is a different event, but what's like, I mean, when you bring up the profit thing, I know someone was going to.
Like, wouldn't the new owners just be better off crowdfunding a lawsuit against the Johmas and then suing them into oblivion and taking everything they have?
And then giving that to charity?
Yeah, I feel like they get more of a return on investment for themselves or charity or both doing that than holding this rinky-dink boxing event at the Palladium. Just saying.
Gonna make money, obviously, but because of all the bad vibes around the event, they have to kind of explain more things and be transparent about more things. So I'm just curious,
I think they'd just be better off to let sleeping dogs lie and cancel this. Because what we just watched, that promotional video, if you could even call it that, was nothing but a train wreck disaster. And it's only going to get worse.
Yeah.
How much does Aaron make from Creator Clash 3?
Sure, you know? Yeah, I think that's a totally fair. I think you're right. I think full transparency here is needed. Frankly, I'm surprised that they even want to do this. To me, that seems like suicidal ambition. But he's dedicated. He wants to do it. He thinks he can pull it off. I mean, I know he's a big force, right, in the creator space, I think. So maybe he can do it. I feel like it's running uphill, and I feel like as much I'm rooting for them. I feel like there's no chance in hell this succeeds.
To me,
I'm not rooting. I'm rooting for their failure, and I know it's gonna fail.
Okay, so here comes Wade Plemons, who is the most prominent reporter / journalist in the influencer boxing scene. He goes, so Creator Clash is a complete shitstorm now. What the hell happened?
LOL.
Then we have Billy Mitchell. Even Billy Mitchell is getting in on dunking on these clowns. Why do YouTubers give the worst apologies? And then Billy goes, I don't know much about Creator Clash 3, but what I have is enough business experience to see an event on track to burn a lot of people out of a lot of time and money. It already has, and it will continue to do so.
Nicholas Dorio's response.
Dorio's take on it.
We've already raised $238,000.
Yeah. You didn't raise $238,000. Ethan Klein and Hassan Piker had a blood feud that reached fucking epic proportions, and they, including Hassan Piker, they raised $200,000.
Yeah,
sorry, wait, $210,000. Just to be clear.
Which is so awesome. That's gravy. That's going straight to charity. So every dollar that is
Palestinian children and evil IDF soldiers raised $210,000 for cancer, not you.
It's true.
That's true. Good. That's good. Nicholas Dorio, he's been doing great coverage of this too, by the way. There we go, guys. That's their response.
Donate money to charity? Well, we need 34% of the profits first.
Buddy, this is terrible. This look is terrible.
Oh, man. Oh, here comes the Sam Hyde take.
Oh,
by God, it's Sam Hyde.
That dude's had a total collapse since you guys had the warring documentaries. Like, he had a chance to bounce back when that happened, and he is further down the road than ever. I hear more about it from Harley since we have him on pretty often, and he quit that boxing shit.
I would recommend that he finds God.
That doesn't seem likely.
No.
He seems pretty all in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Yahweh.
No, Jesus Christ, not some weird shit.
Whoa.
The real one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The real one would be good right about now, okay, guys? Not the imaginary one.
There it is. Ian needs to find God. Okay, now we're going into Froggy Fresh and his wife going off. So Froggy's taking a big-time victory lap here. This is entitled, We Will Remember the 34%.
By the way, his wife's response, about Ian's BO after this, is incredible.
It really is.
Incredible.
It's so funny.
Not typically the guy that does the news. I'm not good at it. But we just found out today that Aaron Hansen hates Ido Vanessa. He posted on his website that they was taking 34% of all the money. He's trying to ruin your life. The way that you guys try to ruin my life. I just wanted to be a boxer. You come at me, telling me to shut up. Look at me now. I'm not afraid to say nothing. But guess what? In all seriousness, 34% of money of people with cancer and who can't remember things, they're going to remember this.
Whoa.
I don't care how bad their Alzheimer's is.
What?
They're going to remember the time that you took 34% of profits. I get $250,000 Aaron Hansen took for his mama's horse farm. I can get that because horses are nice. The horses need apples. The horses need carrots. That was a charity horse farm. That wasn't, there was people riding around there on them horses having a good old time.
You know, like,
but Ian and
I gotta say, like, what sort of a charity is a horse farm? Like, is that really a necessary thing that people ride around on horses? Like, I get like
It's
an
like
animal
therapy,
shelter.
right? It's like therapy, I guess.
Come on, a therapy horse?
I'm saying what
How
it is.
privileged are we? Holy shit, bro.
Lisa, what was you doing with 34% of the profits? How much does a tattoo cost?
Oh!
How much is the
$18K
to Austin? How expensive is the thrift shop? How much you gotta pay for a gym membership? Is Ian's IBS medication?
Gym membership? You think Anissa's heading to the gym? Have you seen her lately, Froggy?
Oh, no.
Have you seen her?
That expensive?
Sorry.
Aaron Hansen, what did iDubbbz and Anissa do to you for you to go on your website and post, here is how bad of a person they are?
Wow.
I personally think that that most of the money that iDubbbz and Anissa took from Creator Clash 1, I'm assuming that if they raised $1.3 million for charity, and iDubbbz and Anissa had 34% profit sharing deal, I think that Anissa should give the tattoos back to charity.
We gotta know the truth. Did they really? Like, holy shit, that's a lot of money, man.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money if they took that 34% of the first Creator Clash event. That's a lot of money, man.
That's crazy.
You mentioned you guys start earning money again. Are you guys not earning anything right now?
No.
No.
Liars!
We've not earned money for the past 2 years, which makes taxes very easy.
I'm not.
Buddy, can they like legally lie like that when they're doing a charity event?
Well, it was never a charity event.
Come on.
Okay, so here comes Froggy's wife to clarify iDubbbz's body odor situation. She says it was not poop stink. It was straight up BO like a disabled person.
Oh my god.
Oh! He stinks! Felt it alert! Felt it alert! Oh no! He is the only person I've been around who isn't disabled that has smelt that bad. It was a combination of armpit BO and a musky smell like he hadn't showered in a long time. They're calling him Reek in the chat. He's the gelded, the castrated, the cucked, the stinky Reek Ian. Ooh! Before I met him, when he had the mullet, I thought he was putting some kind of product in his hair to make it look like that, but it was just grease.
Stuff.
I've never really been exposed to adults who have BO. So it was very weird to me. I was already under the impression he was severely depressed, so I assumed the BO must come from mental health problems.
Oh my god.
This is savage. Take no prisoners. Take no prisoners, Queen. Now I don't know if it's mental health problems or just laziness. It's both. I don't care if it is because of his mental health now. There are a lot of depressed people out there, and they can still shower before they go in public. I don't know why Anissa doesn't say something to him about it. I saw where she responded so sad to someone saying no one loves him, not even his wife, in regards to Ethan. So I came back. You reap what you sow, Johmas. Look at this one. Anissa, You fucking moron. You are projecting out of your teeth. You know that actually no one loves you. You know if you weren't iDubbbz's wife, you'd be sitting in the house with your mom working a dead-end job. Or maybe if you were really nice, you would have married some regular guy from your hometown and you'd be making his life miserable. I personally don't think anyone should stay with you, so you'd probably be divorced. I don't even think Ian loves you. He's just subordinate to you. You don't have any real friends. You know the state of your family and what you've done. You fuck over everyone and lie. You've never taken accountability for anything you've done to anyone. In your mind, nothing is ever your fault. You're always the bully and somehow always the victim. You're insanely insecure while wildly narcissistic. You're lazy but pretend to always be busy. You try so hard to be different, but you are the shining example of basic, with the rare opportunity of having a tiny spotlight and megaphone only because of your husband. No original ideas, thoughts, opinions, or talent. All of that is fine. If you didn't try so desperately to prove the opposite every day, and in your pursuit of different, behaving like a real see you next Tuesday.
Oh my God.
That's so
Fresh's wife still?
She's already, yeah. It continues.
Oh my God.
It must be exhausting. Always having to keep up with what 20-year-olds are doing to try to replicate certain trends. It must be exhausting lurking Twitter all day. She's read her to filth, and she's dragging her there too. And watching Hassan so you know all the right talking points and positions to parrot so you can try to fit in with them. I think you need a new therapist or medication. Your desperation has never shown more. There is nothing to keep you two afloat besides bullying the Kleins. Your last attempt at career revival cost you Creator Clash, and that's hilarious.
Oh.
I know it was your fucking idea. Saying you didn't know what was going on is one of the biggest lies you've ever told to the internet. Congratulations on your CTE, though. You're the first person to know they have it while alive. Unless you are dead. If you are dead and this is your ghost, ghosts are generally supposed to do cool shit like scare people by moving chairs around and jiggling doorknobs. You just act like an idiot on Twitter, and there's nothing scary or cool about you. I'd like to make this clear. No one is jealous of you. I would hate to be you. You're such an embarrassment. You're not God's gift to men either. Let's be honest, you're average. Cut that shit out. Who is talking about how hot they are in their 30s? Insecure people. You're also extremely stupid. When I listen to you talk about history and politics, I want to blow my brains out. You don't have the basic grasp of reality about literally anything.
Savage.
Going hard.
Savage. Oh
Holy f***. Here we go. If you're a communist, like you told us, here's a few ways to put that into practice, since I only see a capitalistic consumer over there. First things first. Study basic literature that is the foundation to understanding communism and find out what communist you are. You have Marx, Stalin, Davis, Trotsky, Mao to just start with. Donate, or better yet, volunteer at a mutual aid network for those in need of housing or health care. You could participate in strikes. Get rid of most of your possessions. The most ethical thing would be to donate them to a cooperative housing arrangement or sell them and donate the money to fund local activism or network. Only buy secondhand, or better yet, buy nothing. Reject any form of capitalism. Good thing you were kicked out of Creator Clash, since it was a for-profit event after all. Sigh of relief, am I right? Adding to the buy nothing, only buy or barter labor for produce, vegetables, and meat from local communes to help sustain them. Taking it a step further, be a real badass and start or join a commune so you can share the responsibilities and property. Start a small business and let the employees manage it. These are just a few ideas you're actually capable of doing since you're still in evil America. Anyways, good luck with your new career of just hating another person. It must be so artistically creative for you. I'm glad you two have finally found where you belong. In the gutter. At least now your smells and appearances match.
Jesus.
Oh,
Bravo.
man.
Slay, Queen. Slay.
Holy All right, so now we have a look back on Anissa's socialism.
Okay.
So these are statements Anissa made in the past that have aged very poorly. So she goes, Elon's Twitter page is the best argument I have for socialism. More money after a point doesn't make you happier. It's why I agree with Hassan when he says socialism isn't a poverty cult. I became more socialist once me and Ian got comfortable, and it's partly why we made Creator Clash.
Is that why you were paid for it?
Uh-huh. It gets a lot worse. She goes, I have enough money to realize no one needs more than what I have. And I am perfectly okay with the rest going to others to enjoy safety and comfort. It's people who don't stop where me and Ian are that are the problem. That's what causes scarcity. Me and Ian aren't rolling in money. We didn't take a salary on, which has now been revealed to be a lie. We didn't take a salary on our year-long charity project because we don't need to have excess. Others can and should have it. It does us no good, Mrs. 34% of all proceeds going to you instead of charity. It's
in jail.
bad.
This is brutal.
It just keeps getting worse. My belief, and this I think is the most damaging of anything that we've shown so far in the segment. My belief that money doesn't continue to make you happier after a certain amount is why we made Creator Clash, because we weren't concerned with making more. But me arriving at that conclusion is why I support more socialist policy. Sure, though, call me a dumbass randomly, I guess.
Buddy.
We haven't taken a salary for Creator Clash 1 or 2. Ian gets paid the purse for fighting, though.
So now what happens?
That's taking a salary, though. Like if you're getting paid, if iDubbbz is getting paid for the fight, that's still taking a salary.
It's a purse.
And like,
not a
listen,
salary.
like what was the actual structure of everything? Because right now, the promoters have put you on blast for taking 34%. So we're going to need a little bit more than iDubbbz' pathetic cope there on Reddit.
Oh.
Here we got a couple fun little
moments of zen for this segment.
Yeah.
What really made me mad about boxing events in the past is that it's rich assholes betting their money to make
the 34%.
Ooh, this aged bad. So it was you guys, the rich assholes, betting your money to make more money. Oh.
I think what really made me mad about boxing events in the past is that it's rich assholes betting their money to make money to like have people that are struggling to like make ends meet and pay rent watch them do it, and then they'll go home and like have a lot of money.
Buddy.
So all of the fighters underneath you guys who now aren't getting paid because of the event, who are now out of pocket in terms of their training and their food and their boxing gloves and their mouthpiece and their flights and their hotels that were booked, you screwed all of them. You screwed all of them.
And they were taking money the whole time.
And the fighters are exploited too, like
Yes.
usually.
Oh my god. Buddy.
I think what really made me mad about boxing events in the past is that it's rich assholes betting their money to make money to like have people that are struggling to like make ends meet and pay rent watch them do it, and then they'll go home and like have a lot of money.
And the fighters are exploited too, like usually.
Usually.
Did you see that
no
last?
idea.
Fighters are exploited too, like usually.
He was one of the fighters whose brain damage got exploited. Anyway, I guess that's the iDubbbz.
We'll save that.
I think